Okay, so I'm in the car now, and my bad, guys, but got ahead of myself. This one obviously goes like that. Sorry, like that, and just pull it off, like legit, just pull it straight out. That's it, right? Now this piece, you would pop it down, and there'll be one screw here and one by the driver's side pedal. So, and then this is the airbag. Be careful of that. You just pull it straight forward. That's it. Boom. And here, obviously, it's like, straightforward. You just pull it off. You know what I mean? Just pull it off. This is the hood latch. Just pull it off. That's it. Simple. Um, so you disconnect your connections, the connections to the buttons. Um, yeah. When I get back, all this will be pulled off. I'm also painting these trim panels, as well as installing my boost gauges there, and my electronic boost controller either there on that panel or there in front of the passenger seat. Well, not really in front, but at the side of it right there. So, yeah. 5-speed manual. You ready to get it straight? Um, yeah, also make sure you be neat with your bolts. You don't want to lose any of these interior bolts. It'd be stupid. Also, I will be painting the trim, taking off this and this. It's just one screw. It's legit in the back, right here. You can't see, but yeah. Let's see if I could get the camera to focus. Right there. Boom, right there. One screw. Screw this out. This whole gray piece pops out. Just like that. And so I'm painting both of those. And I'm not really gonna waste my time. I'm just gonna tape over this and spray paint it. That's it. That's it. And that'll be all the interior mods for me. Maybe those panels, these gray knobs could be painted too. That's probably just something like going overboard. Also getting the GPS, either the Mitsubishi touchscreen one or the this Android one that everybody's hyping up. It's like 300, so I guess I'll try it. If I don't like it, I'll just send it back or whatever. But yeah, I guess I'll try that one first. But the original goal was to get the original touchscreen Mitsubishi one, the Rutherford Fosgate system. And yeah, so yeah. Heated seats is coming. I want that shit. I want heated seats. I don't got it, so yeah. Alright, so we're back in part 3. Again, I got ahead of myself. Yeah, but it should be simple to take this thing off. It should be simple, you know what I mean? Unhook this and then pull it down. It'll come down just like that. For you guys with those messed up blower motors, there goes your blower motor right there. Okay, next after this, we're going to take this piece off, and then from there we can dig inside and try and find a better hole to run the gauges through. So, yeah. Okay guys, so we're back in the car here. Yeah, so if you guys don't know how to take apart your Lancer interior, there are other videos that will show you how to do it quicker and faster and easier more than I can. But there's gonna be a screw here. Pop that piece off. There's gonna be a screw here. Pop that piece off, and then you just pull up on the system, and boom, the whole thing comes up. And you just unplug this connector. Just pull up, and then when it's off, unplug this connector. Easy. So And here we're going to be looking for a hole. Try and find a hole so we can, you know, run the gauges through and shit. So when I find that, I'll show you. Okay, so I moved the radio and a whole bunch of other shit. I don't have it on video, but couldn't really find anything. Lots of people say that they find stuff, but it's hot outside. I'm frustrated, and I'm just gonna put this shit back. So, if you guys never change your cabin air filter, now is the time. Cause boom, there it is, right there, in between this cover. You know, pull that cover off. I know a lot of people don't change that shit, but you should, cause you're blowing dirt at yourself. Yeah, so I'm gonna run it through the original hole that I found, which is over there over there by the clutch, where the hood latch is. The hole up in between there. Yeah, so that's why I run my call it boost gauge and you know, the rest of the wires. So get on that soon. Other than that, yeah, it looks pretty cool when it's pulled apart. So, yeah. Alright, so we're outside that car, and we're going to start putting these gauges on. So I went inside, got my oil pressure gauge fitting. This is from AEM oil pressure gauge. Comes in everything. Comes with everything you need. So, yeah. So, remember from the previous videos, we put on the Mitsubishi sandwich adapter, or you can put on any other one you want. What I believe Pro Sport has one, or any other one. Make sure it's reputable though. You don't want no crap. So this one comes with a 1/8 NPT fitting. So, and that's the fitting right there. You see me just screwed it out. So we're gonna screw this in, you know, so let's try and see if we can, hopefully we don't have to take the filter off. Oh, we gotta take the filter off, good job. Alright, so, because you see it's hitting against the top, so I'm gonna take it off and put it in my hand and feed it through. Alright, so I got that connected. And yeah, we're going to connect the wires and run it this way. Obviously, if you see this fitting, oops, whatever. Obviously, you see this fitting. I can't go this way because this would be in the way hitting it. No other way to go but that way. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna run through that one hole that I've seen. I'll show you guys in a bit, but let me go show you the rest of the wires and pieces. Okay, so this is what I have. AEM oil pressure gauge. See? It's pretty cool. The instructions are pretty simple. Boom, boom, boom. This is the wire. This part goes into the part that we just installed. Long enough wire. Should hope. You know what I mean? So it reaches to the gauge. I doubt it's long enough. Probably have to get an extension or splice wires and make it myself. But yeah. So it's the wires that come with information. Obviously black is ground, red is 12 volt, blue and white. I believe the white is like auxiliary somewhere. Something like that. When I get there, I'll figure it out. I also have a boost gauge here. This will be easier to install. Same brand, AEM, whatever. Yeah, so I'm gonna untangle this and see if I need to buy more. Let's just hope I don't need to buy any more. Alright, so found out that it wasn't long enough, and so bought a new one, and I'm gonna splice it and make it longer. So as you can see, it's down there. It's right there. The camera would focus. Right down there. Whatever. You see the red balloon. So I routed the wires up through here and poked it through that hole. That hole right there. And I'm gonna run it straight through there into the inside. So once I do that, I'll be able to hook up all the wiring and shit. So alright. So while I wait for that to come, I'm going to hook up my air-fuel ratio. I'm going to drill a hole in there and then take it to the shop so they can weld the bung in and hook up my O2 sensor in there. Alright. Alright, so this is the bung for the AEM wideband sensor. And this is my high flow cat. And I drilled a hole in there. Perfect size. Well, yeah, perfect size. Now I gotta take it to the shop, have them weld it. I'm not gonna do that right now. I'll probably do that much later. But yeah, now that it's all ready, it just saved me a couple dollars. So boom, saved me a couple dollars. Yep, that's definitely a save of money. So yeah, I'm gonna try and see. As soon as I drill a hole in the interior to run my wires, then I'll see how far, how much farther I can get. So, if I need to buy any extensions or anything. But looking right now, I don't think I need to. So I'll get on something else. Okay, so back to wiring the airflow ratio. I didn't want to keep it. Obviously, you're not supposed to keep it hanging like this. Hold on. Not supposed to keep it hanging like this, obviously. So what I did was I loosened up this heat shield. See? Boom, just like that. Loosen up that bolt right there. You see, this is where the cat is. Loosen up that bolt right there. That bolt right there. And then put that shit right there. Now we're just gonna run this in there. So therefore it's not hanging, you know, out of nowhere. So I'm gonna put that there and show you. Okay, so yeah. Like I said, I took off that bolt, removed the heat shielding, put it in between, and then tightened it back. So now it's like away from the heat. I wouldn't really say away from the heat because under here is always hot because it's due to this exhaust pipes right here. But yeah, it's definitely away from the heat now. Further away rather than hanging it here or attaching it to these pipes. Rather have it just hang here, nice and fine, circulation, blah blah blah, and now we can connect our connections, which also gives us more space, so I can run this wire further up into the car. But this wire is long enough and I don't really need that much. But yeah, so we're gonna hook these back up. Okay, so when I hooked my connections together, I seen that it was wobbling right here, and I just thought to myself, why don't I just put the whole thing in there and then bolt it back? So now you can't even see it. See the O2 sensor up in there. The connections are connected together, and they're up in there. And boom, look, that's wires here. See? So I basically took off the heat shield, connected both the connections together, put it up in the heat shield so it's not moving. See, if I pull it, it's not moving. And then bolted it back so it holds firm and steady. Now nothing ever is gonna wobble, nothing's ever gonna, you know, rattling sounds, or turn the car, something start rattling, you're like, what the hell is that sound? Nope, I just minimized one of the problems. This thing is like really tight in there too, so really tight in there. And like the more I tuck it up, it's the better. You can't really see in there, but let's see. I can't really see in there, but as you can see, the blue wires in here and the black wires right here at the other side. So yeah, you get the drift. And yeah, this frees up more space. See? So you just tuck it through there and boom. Okay, so we ran out of connection, and you know, all this extra space we have now. Run it up, and we finally drilled that hole. Boom. You guys really don't need it this big. I wasn't paying attention and it got really huge, so don't make it this big. But yeah, it's enough space for, as you can see, this wire is already in here, and this second connection for my what's this, oil pressure, gonna go, see, come straight out from there, and then there, gonna go straight in there. Not gonna do that yet because I have to splice this connection and make it longer, because it's not enough space. It's just not gonna give me enough for it to connect to the gauge. So I'm gonna you know, splice these wires open. I got 3 extra. I ordered a longer one, so what I'm gonna do is just, you know what to do. Explaining myself. Yeah, so just cut these wires, cut these wires, splice these wires, solder new ones on, longer ones together, and then boom, put the connection back on, and then run it through, and it'll be longer. So yeah, got lost for words there. So let me show you where it comes in through. It goes through there. Let me show you. Comes right through there. Let's see if you can see. Right through there. See? This wire right here. I'm touching the wrong wire. This one right here, you see? That big circle that I showed you outside? That's it right there. And we're gonna use a bit of insulation once both wires are through to cover them up, so you don't get no water in here whenever it rains, you know, splash through puddles, yada yada. So yeah, we're gonna have like a little rubber insulation. And yeah, we're gonna run it up through the dash, past the fuse box. Well yeah, this is it. This is more than enough, bro. More than enough. It's gonna be right here on the pillars. So yeah, as soon as I splice, as soon as I make that oil pressure wiring longer, I'll run that through too, and then run them both up through the dash. Have them come out through the top. And then we'll install my pillar pod and my gauges, and then do all that wiring crap, and should be fun, should be fun. Almost finished, guys, almost finished. Alright, so we're losing daylight here, but I got one of them soldered already. Doesn't look the best, but you know, my hands are dirty. Ew. But yeah, I don't really have a wireless soldering equipment, so it's gonna look like that. It's gonna be fine. It's fine. It's all soldered together and shit. All you gotta do is put, you know, electrical tape around it. It's fine. So I got these 2 to do, and the rest of it just became so much longer. Boom. Well, actually, no, it goes from here all the way down. soldered there, and then boom, I at least added like 3 feet to it. So yeah, I gotta solder those and push those shits in there. Then I gotta go to work and I call it a day. Boom. Okay, so as you can see, I got it all soldered up and taped individually, and then I taped it together. Don't be stupid, guys. Tape it individually, and if you want, you could tape it together. And yes, the tape is green. So by easily doing this, you know what I mean, I just added about 3 feet, and this is more than enough than what I need. But it's always good to have, you know, more than enough than what you need. So I know it looks like a mess right now, but yeah, as you can see, I cut it from here. Took the extension that I bought, crimped those crimped those, split those wires, or whatever you want to call it, and then soldered them together. Then added it, then stretched it along here, and then boom. Here is where I cut it again. Well, this is the other side of the extended wire. As you can see, I connected to the green to blue. It's fine, because they're the same gauge wire and all that shit. It's fine, it's fine. This is just a little piece of plastic I put on it. You don't need to do that. But yeah, tape them individually. Yeah, you know, solder them together, blah blah blah, and then this is the connection. And then for the overpressure, it has like a separate wire connected to there. So yeah, that's fine. That's the air fuel ratio coming straight from the back. You guys know that already from the previous. I don't even think I'm gonna make separate videos for this one. I think I might just do it all together. I don't think it's gonna be much, so for part 3 anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna put this shit in here. Let's tuck that shit in there. Boom, just like that. Make sure you be careful of your connections. Yep, looking good, looking good. Just gotta get in there and pull it. I'm gonna try and feed it until I get to the other side. Where's the other side? Oh, it's all the way down there. Yeah, see, this is more than enough. It's clearly more than enough than I need. Oh, better be safe than sorry. Push that shit down. Come on, get in there. So yeah, this is where you make your connections. It's like I'm fingering my car. Look at that, fingering my car. Okay, now here is where you gotta be careful. Tuck that in with that all together. Coming in through there. Nope. Don't try it. And we're good. Okay. So for this air fuel ratio wire, I'm going to wrap it here. And there's like a little groove here. So I'm gonna get some adhesive and like glue it there. And you shouldn't be scared, guys, because what do you call it? The splash shield covering is gonna be here. Gonna be here. And make sure you get some kind of, I don't know, I'm tempted to use gasket seal and just spray it all over that shit and make it never move again. Sounds like a good plan, but I don't know yet. So that's that, you know. Just get some kind of sealer or cap or whatever, and make sure your hole is not this big. As you can see, guys, you guys don't need such a big hole. I don't know what I was thinking with that shit, but yeah. So this one is gonna go in between this groove here, just like that. It's gonna hug it, come in there, and this one is gonna just, you know, try and stay as high as it can, I guess. Just like that. Looking good, looking good. So, yeah.